they're finding a connection between mold exposure and the people that have a hard time recovering from concussions. A neurologist out of Atlanta informed me of that and helped to fill in a lot of the holes in my story. He's worked with NFL players, and he's noticed the association that the ones that are having a hard time recovering are ones that have mold in their environment. So they have to
Yep.
clean up their environment and such. And I actually I've moved a few times since that house, but I even my house where I live now, I had some mold issues once I found out what was going on that I had to clear up, and that's part of the reason I've gotten so much better in the past 8 months, even since the awards in December. I didn't find out till January about the mold, and I've also, been able to get the mold toxins out of my body. Huge, right? How can you recover if you still got those in you? And so I think that also led to a kind of a different mindset when I went back after I won the Stanley Cup season. Like before that, like I was really connecting with everybody, and I just loved it. That year I won the cup was probably the funnest year I'd ever had in my career. And I had a lot of fun ones and a lot of good ones in a lot of different countries. I was really, I went into that year really appreciative of being able to play at the level that I was playing, because I'd had that 2009 Vezina year. Then I had a 2010 struggle year that was just complete pain and just not being able to play up to my level, to going into that 2010-2011 season, just like happy that I was able to play to the level that I'd worked myself up to over decades of practice, right? And so that was my attitude, and I carried through that whole year. And then go from that to perhaps spending so much energy to win that cup, because it takes something out of you. Ask anybody, and especially the way I did it with 3 Game 7s, and on a team that depended on me heavily, where I had a lot of shots. So it's just pure work, right? So that to then the black mold, and then to overwhelmed by how much everybody loved me. It was actually too much love energy, if you in a way. I know that might seem crazy, because a lot of people would love to feel that energy.
Well, they certainly did in the 60s.
I didn't mean that kind of love. I just meant like appreciation, and so yeah, it was quite overwhelming, and like that was the beginning of really the beginning of my head or my thinking troubles,